Hey, how's it going? So I'm very excited to explore a new tool with you called FlexClip. And this software is very easy to use. It's very similar if you've ever used Canva. It's kind of like little templates, and you're able to then pop in your own images, your own video, your own text. I've also used some other video tools which are similar to that. So I can't wait to see how easy they've made it to make amazing, beautiful marketing or promotional or whatever videos for your social media. If you want to use them on your YouTube channel, if that's what you have, or you need them for your work or personal projects, I will get you up and running, hopefully within about 15, 20 minutes or so. If you can give me a little bit of your time, I can give you a cool new skill that you can start using right away. All right, so I look forward to getting started. See you. All right, a warm welcome to this FlexClip mini course. So I already have an account, and this is what my home screen looks like, but I'm guessing that you probably don't have an account. So what we need to do is, I've opened mine up in a private window so it doesn't recognize me, is you need to go to flexclip.com, and it actually is very easy and simple to use this program. You can start with templates, you can do it from scratch. There are some AI tools as well, and wow, I can't wait to play around with those. But meanwhile, we need to log in and sign you up. So just click the button and you can log in or sign up directly with Google, or you can continue with Facebook or add in your email address. I'm gonna let you do that. And all right, so do you have an account? I hope so. Otherwise, you can just watch me as I go along. So I am logged in, and this is what the screen looks like. It is asking me if I want to create with magic tools or if I want to start with templates. So I am going to start with templates because I think that's a good, intuitive way to get started. And we just have to decide what kind of template do we want to start with. So this part can take a little bit longer, just because if you're anything like me, you want to search for the best template to use. Just be aware that you have horizontal and vertical options here. Horizontal are good for traditional YouTube videos or any videos that are going to go on a TV screen or in a movie theater. So if you're like a film person that's going to enter film festivals, then you probably want to go with the horizontal template. But obviously the vertical ones are going to work well on Instagram stories, YouTube shorts, TikTok, if it's still around, whatever it is. So you just have to decide how you want to do that. And there are some different kinds of templates. You could do a search. So I'm just going to see if I can find anything for an artist. All right, and here are some different options here. If you want to test what these templates look like, then you can just put your mouse over it and it'll give you a little preview. I kind of like this one, so I'm going to click on that. And it also gives you the option I like that. That's really simple and to the point and perfect for social media. Sorry, what I was going to say is that over here, it also gives you the option for square video. Square video is really nice for if you're going to put your video in your Facebook feed, because it takes up more space. And so more people are going to see more of your video. I think I'm going to do a vertical video, and I'm going to click customize. I like this one. It's just very easy. All right, so now it's asking me to import my own media, which I will do. So I'm going to just browse my video, see if I can find some video of me, maybe painting or drawing, whatever it is. All right, so I actually went away for a moment to grab a video off of my phone, send it to my WhatsApp, download it, put it on my computer. Now I'm going to upload it. So if you have some video that you want to use, that is great. Otherwise, they have a media library as well, and you can use stock video, and you don't have to necessarily be in it. So I'm going to browse my videos, and I need to go to my downloads. There it is. I like that there's this little helpful hints here. Upload your files or choose from the stock library. And then here's our timeline below here. Drag the edge of a clip to trim or extend it. View video tutorial. So if you get stuck along the way, there's all these little helper things that I will not try to duplicate. And then when you're done, okay, so you're putting in your videos, your photos that you want to use. You're going to edit your things over here. And then when you're happy with your video after previewing it, over here is where you're going to export and share your movie. export as an MP4 file, then you can share it via a link. Got it. All right, and here it is. So I'm gonna just have a quick look. So you see this is my area where all my media comes in here. If I wanted to, I could go under videos, and there's a whole bunch of stock videos here. I could type in painting. Let's see if something comes up that I could use, for example. Look at that. So if I didn't want to be in this video, then all I have to do is grab one of these stock videos. Don't load. Okay. And I can actually replace that one in the center there. Drag the media from the library on top of the existing one to replace. Settings are retained after replacement. Got it. Well, they made it so easy. Okay. So now, oh, by the way, you can zoom in and out of your timeline over here. And I'm going to just go all the way to the left, hit play. Look at that. This is just an 8-second clip, but super easy. If I prefer this one, which actually looks really nice, then I can do that as well. Oh, awesome. Okay, so anyway, those are videos. Those are all royalty-free images and, videos that you can use. There's still images here as well. And they have all these AI tools, which I'll get into later. But for now, there's just all these different photos. I prefer to use my own. So that was media over here at the top here. This was what I brought in. So I'm going to pop that in there. That's looking pretty good. And I want to... All right, so here's my timeline. Oh, and sorry, if you hit undo or so that's over here, undo and redo, or I was hitting Command Z, then you can go back to what it was before. And let me just pop this in here again. All right. Hey, I like that. All right, so great. So everything that I might want to edit is here. I have my audio. And if I go to the audio library over here, if I don't want that particular audio, I can search for all of these different things. It looks like they have different moods, and we can do see all in the happy category. And you can test them out over here. Great. So we can just keep going down here. There's also sound effects. If you needed something like that, vehicles. So you can search all of these things. You can scroll down and do more. If I wanted to change my music, I could just drag and drop into my timeline here. Now I'm going to have two musics, so I might have to hit delete. Now I've basically just very easily swapped it out. Let's see what I've got. All right, I don't like that at all actually, so I'm just going to hit undo, undo, and now I should have my original. Yeah, this is pretty much ready to go. A couple of things. So this is the world's quickest introduction to FlexClip, but you see how super easy and intuitive it is. But if I want to change my background color, I can do that. I can go with something like that. I kind of like the warm stuff going on here. You can do your own custom colors if you want. Do I want to do orange? Yeah, let's go with that. Everything that I click on has its own settings, so I can change the color of that if I want it to be more fiery. Then I can. And then finally, this text here, where it says Painting Studio, I'm going to change painting to drawing, because I mostly draw. And then this text here, it says, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Okay, so just a couple of useful things to know about. You have these little tools here if you wanted to have multiple scenes. If I wanted to have something else happening after this 8-second video, I could either click the plus sign here to add a new scene or do that from over here. I was having trouble a little bit just getting in closer, but if you move this down, like if you want to actually be able to see this part a little bit more closely, you can do that there just by moving your windows around. We also have all of the different settings over here associated with audio, images. If you want to add text and have it be a particular style, you can find that over here. Under elements, this is where you find stuff like shapes that you can put in the background, buttons, etc. There are special effects, which I won't get into right now, but if you keep your mouse over them, it kind of gives you like a little preview of the kinds of effects that you can get. These are all fun things to play around with, but not necessary in order to make a good video. What else? Subtitles, videos, audio, elements, effects. So these are all the main things, and I basically have all the elements of my video. So I'm going to go now and I'm going to export this because I'm done. I've changed the colors, I've changed my text, changed my video, and I'm happy with this little 8-second thingy, and I'm going to add this to my Instagram. Export. Okay, so it's asking me how I want to export it. I'm going to do it at the large size, even though I don't really need that for social media. Frame rate, quality, recommended quality. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's do it. Export. All right, wow, and that actually automatically downloaded to my computer. Now I can upload that to my Instagram. Let's watch it one more time if you have another 8 seconds for me. So this was everything that you needed to make a quick and easy basic video using FlexClip in just a couple of minutes. Hopefully you'll be up and running as quickly as I was. Full disclosure, this was my first time using it, and I found it even more intuitive and easy than other tools that I've used in the past. Hopefully there are some good options for you if you're on the free or paid plan. And please be it known that there are also all these little help areas and tutorial videos if you get stuck along the way. But I believe I've showed you everything that you need to make a good, beautiful, professional looking video that you can use on social media or wherever else. All right, I hope this was helpful. All right, so in this lesson, I want to play around with some of their magic tools in FlexClip because they're so interesting looking. So let's start with this first one, AI video generator. Click. All right, so it gives me two options. I can make a text prompt. I could say, give me a video of an astronaut eating an ice cream on the moon, or I could give it a link and it will create a video from a URL. That's interesting. I've never actually seen that before. I'm going to try that first. Let's do, I don't know, what happens if I give it my website? I don't know. Let's find out. Generate. All right, this is what it's generated. Add to timeline. I think I gave it too general of a URL, so it made me a really generic thing, but let's have a look at it anyway. All right, well, that's super general. Let me give it something more specific. Let me give it an article or something that I've written. I'm just gonna very quickly go to my blog. Maybe I can just find something somewhat educational. I have this article on my website that shows people how they can use images, music, and videos for free, and I'll give you that resource as well. So I'm gonna just grab this URL. I have a little bit of an article about how to use images responsibly online. So let's try that. Let's try this. Ready? Generate. All right, so this is what it's generated for me. I think it's okay. It's a good start, but I definitely wouldn't publish this because It's giving me video. Some is vertical, some is horizontal. This is why I started with templates before the AI tools, because even though AI is amazing, it's just not ready to, like, you can't just hand off everything to it because it's not going to necessarily make things up to your standard. But it's like a sous chef, and in this case I feel like it's chopped my carrots, prepared my onions, but I, the master chef, need to go in here and actually swap out these images and videos, replace them with my own, and then tidy up these bits of text. It starts out fine though. Where do you find images, music, and videos without paying hundreds of dollars a piece, or worse, getting yourself in legal trouble for using copyrighted material without a license? That's fine. I could have written that. But then it kind of like veers off into other things. I would just maybe tighten up the concepts a little bit more, make it easier to digest. But this is all a really great start. So I'm going to say add to timeline. And I'm going to replace my earlier scenes with this stuff. And now I've got 4 scenes, and I can just easily update my text and just make it more to my liking. Okay, so that's fine. Anyway, so that was just my little test there. I'm gonna go back home now. I'm going to not save this. And I'm gonna go again to AI video generator, but this time I'm going to play around with the text to video. I have done this before, but in other programs. So here you could say, describe the video you want to generate. Let me do a video about being creative for people who do not feel they are artists or creative. It should be light, fun, and inspiring. So the more detailed you are, the better of a video it's going to make for you. If you're too general, it's going to make you something really general. It doesn't matter though, whatever it makes, as long as you go in there and you bring your brain and your talents to the process, and you can change everything around and make it as you like. All right, let's try that. Generate. Okay, I think I like this already. So it's just it gave me something really simple. I believe it only gave me 4 scenes. Let's add to timeline. Oh no, actually gave me quite a lot. It's 39 seconds. Let's have a look. So this is 39 seconds long. All right, so let's see what it made me. So I have these different scenes. Creativity is a mindset, not a talent. Explore different mediums and techniques. Embrace mistakes as part of the creative process. Take inspiration from every day. These are all the things that I would say. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Collaborate with others for fresh ideas. Share your creations with the world. Practice, practice, practice. Celebrate small victories along the way. Stay open to new ideas and perspectives. I like this. It's just some little creativity tips. I could also end it with some kind of call to action for more creativity tips. Visit kpolana.com or something like that. You can think about what you want people to do in your call to action at the end of your video, and you can direct them to do that. But anything, so if I wanted to update that, I could just type in something else here. And the good thing about this also is I can upload my own media or grab from the library and swap out these things. But let's pretend for a moment that this is perfect, which it's really not bad at all. I really like it. Let's say I'm ready to export it just as it is. Okay, so I'm going to do that, export. All right, so I have exported it. It is downloaded automatically, but you also have your download video button here. You can share it immediately to your different accounts, YouTube, TikTok, etc., etc. Let's have a look at what the final one looks like. All right. I think that was quite good. There are a couple of little things that I would change if I was going to go back into it. I might swap out some of those still images with video, and I might play around a little bit with the end so it doesn't end so abruptly. But that is an awesome first draft and ready to go. And for some people, that might be just perfect to put up as it is. So I highly recommend you give FlexClip a try and play around with the AI tools. Don't expect it to be a miracle worker. You still need to bring your brain to the game and make sure that everything is as it should be, but it'll definitely save you loads of time and set up everything for you. I hope this was helpful. All right, I'm super excited to play around with some of the FlexClip magic tools that use AI technologies. And in particular, I can't wait to play with the subtitle tool. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to very quickly create a new video. It doesn't even really matter what dimensions it is. I'm going to add video. I don't know why, but this is like wedding stuff here. All right, so we have that. And let's add another one. And since we got weddings going on here, let's just do another one. We'll do a little west-east thing here. All right, so this is just a few seconds long. I'm going to add audio. It's under my tools. So we're going to record our voice. This is very important. Make sure that you choose the correct microphone. So I actually have my lovely Yeti over here. Earlier I had it set to my computer microphone, which made it a bit quiet. So let's say hello. All right, ready? Let's go. Easy. It's your big day. Congratulations. Stop. All right, so now let's see. That should be louder than the one that I did before. All right, I just want to make sure that they all go together. And let's see what we've got here. It's your big day. Congratulations. Oh, a masterpiece. Pure masterpiece. Just kidding. Okay, so I just wanted to redo that. And now let's go. And we're going to click on subtitles. We're going to ask it to do an auto subtitle. And you can say choose original language, which is English, choose content, scene and audio, great, generate. And that was so fast. And look, I can tell that it worked because there's my text. And if I hit play, it's your big day. Congratulations. All right, yay, that was so fast. That's the kind of thing. Even just a year ago, you needed to either type it all in or set up all the time codes and everything. It did it in a few seconds, so that was amazing. So I just did the world's quickest video for you just to show you how to do it in a short amount of time. So that's the subtitle tool, which you can find either under tools or you can find it here under subtitles. And if you're happy with that, you can export it by clicking export over here. Choose your settings, export. All right, and when it was done exporting, it automatically downloaded for me. You can also download it at the button here. Once it's done exporting, you can preview it here. It's your big day. I'm sure whatever you do is going to be much better than what I just did. You also have your buttons here to share right to YouTube, TikTok, Dropbox, Google Drive, and I forget what this one is. And you can also grab a link if you want to make it public. So that was our subtitle tool. All right, in this lesson, we are going to play with some more magic tools. You can find them here or when you actually go into one of your existing projects or you create a new video. You will find it in the toolbar on your left. I'm going to just go into one of my projects, which was the one that we have subtitled. There it is. If you want to get rid of your subtitles, you can. I am going to, before I get rid of my subtitles though, I want to show you this little AI tool is going to translate it for us. How cool is that? So we're going to translate the text in the current project, and it wants to know exactly what we're going to translate. So we're translating our subtitles, and then you can actually check or uncheck the subtitles that you want it to do. I'm going to say okay. Now we need to choose a language. Wow, look at all these languages. Okay, looks like it's going to do Japanese. If you're a student from Japan, you can confirm whether this is doing it correctly or not. All right, here we go. Translate. Oh, wow. So there it is. It looks Japanese to me, although I'm afraid that I don't know if it's done it correctly, but let's hit play. It's your big day. Congratulations. Okay, I can also, let me go with I actually do know German and Italian. Let's do Italian. I'm moving to Italy, so back to Italy. All right, here we go. Translate. There we go. Okay, so I just had to make sure that everything was selected. Oggi è un giorno importante per te. Congratulazioni or auguri. But still, that's pretty quick and easy, right? I guess you should always just double check with people in the other language that it is working, but there are some easy translation tools. That one was right in the subtitles area. It was an option there. However, you can also find it under Tools, AI Translator, so it works the same way. All right, so now I want to play around a little bit with these other tools. So we did translate the project text, but now there's a tool. Identify audio and translate it into text into the target language. And then there's also identify audio and translate it into a lifelike voice in the target language. What? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get rid of my subtitles. Bye-bye. So now I don't have subtitles anymore. I'm just going to use the audio that I have. And I'm going to tell it, so the original language is English, target language. Let's put it in Spanish this time. Choose the content. So it will be the audio and translate. Okay, so it looks like it's done something. It's your big day. Okay, so this is just a clip of the other previous audio. So it also has put it in not just as a, basically it's like the subtitle. So it does it like that. But then the other thing that it can do, so I'm going to go back here. Let's get rid of that now, is it can actually, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to grab a video to pop in here. We'll just use that one for now. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my tools, and we have done this one and this one. Identify audio and translate it into a lifelike voice in the target language. Let's see what this one does. Okay, original language is English, target language. That's so funny. It's got different accents and everything. Wow. Let's do German. From Germany. Wow, I can't believe it has all these different, okay. Germany, and it has different male and females. Let's do Katja and cheerful Katja, and we're going to do it from our audio. Let's see what happens. Ready? Translate. Wow. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know if I have to get rid of my original audio or not. But let's see.
Heute ist ein großer Tag. Glückwünsche.
Wow. Okay, so it still sounds a little bit computery, but I mean, that's pretty cool. It took my English and it translated it into German. My husband's German and so are my in-laws, and they don't speak English, and my German's okay, but maybe I'll use this. Wow. Okay, awesome.
Heute ist ein großer Tag. Glückwünsche.
Glückwünsche. All right, that's so cool. So you can do that. You saw it gave me all the different languages. You can choose a male, a female, cheerful, whatever things that you want. And that is really cool. And all right, let's go in now And we have been playing around with the AI tools, and I want to see what else they do. I'm going to just go back to my dashboard. It will give the wedding theme a rest now. Okay, so I'm going to create a new video. And I'm just, again, going to use things from the library. Let's do a board meeting. Just because it was right in front of me. It's a little corporate looking, but that's okay. Okay. And now I'm going to go under Tools. And so let's give text-to-speech a try. Turn text into natural sounding voices. Well, first we need some text, right? So before I use that, let me just put some text in here. All right, I'm just putting this in here. Okay, so I've just double clicked on it so that I can go in here and maybe I'll just copy and paste and just change the text a little bit. All right, we love our job. It's not boring at all. All right, so that clip has a few seconds of text, and then I'll just very quickly grab one and pop it in here as well. And I'm just copying and pasting from the other one. All right, so I'm making a very silly little narrative about people getting fired at their job. Back. All right, let's see how that looks. And oh, let me just add a little music in there as well. All right, pop it in, pop it in, pop it in, and then I'm going to just see if I can adjust the volume. I want it to be very low, just like in the background. Okay, that's it. Play. It's kind of ominous. I'm usually a very positive person, but there you go. All right, so that's there. So now I'm going to go to my tools over here, and I'm going to turn that text into speech. So language, let's just put it in English for now. It's putting all the text on top of each other right now, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, voice. So we got Jenny, we've got Ava, who's multilingual, Andrew, Emma, Brian. Jenny sounds very American.
Many think that the people you list as references are already cued to say nice things.
Okay, so you can actually preview these?
The name Doddle was...
Sure. Here are some possible slogans for a school.
I feel like Andrew should be the one firing people for some reason. Voice style general?
Sure.
Okay. I believe each of these have different voice styles. You can also play around with the pitch and the speed. Aha. So this happened today. Generate.
So this happened today.
So actually, I thought that we needed the text in order for this to work, but actually you can type it right in here. Save to media. So this
happened today.
So I'm gonna just plop that in here. All right, here we go.
So this happened today.
Okay, but this is really cool. So this gives you the ability to create a voice without you having to record yourself and without having to be male or female if that's not what you are, and almost like having little actors working for you. Very cool. All right, let's have a look at another AI magic tool from FlexClip. So in this one, we're going to generate a script from an existing video. I'm going to just go into one of my projects, and maybe I'll just use our wedding video again. So it's in here, and I'm going to go under Tools, and this time I'm going to generate an AI video script. And then it just wants to know what kind of script do we want to generate. And if we don't know what we want to do, we can also use examples. Generate a trending Instagram news post about releasing discount codes for Christmas. Okay, how about a trending Instagram news post about planning your wedding? All right, generate. Duration, short, medium, or long. Generate. All right, actually, you know what? Look at this. It basically made a little script for us that has nothing to do with my video. Close-up shot, beautiful wedding invitation being designed. Narrator, plan your dream wedding. Stay tuned for some trending tips on Instagram. Fast motion of video of wedding dress shopping and cake tasting. Wedding planning pro tips. Start early and book your vendors in advance. All right, this is great. So actually, you know what? I am not attached to this video at all. I'm just gonna get rid of everything. And I'm going to click, now that we have the AI video script, I'm going to say AI to video. Generate. Okay, that time it did it. So it took our script and it generated this. And here, before we do anything to add it to timeline, you can edit anything that you'd like. I'm going to just go with what it made for us. It looks like it's just a few seconds long. Add to timeline. How awesome is this? Cool, and it even has text, and it looks like they've added some music. Wow. Ready? Wow, amazing. So it actually can generate the script for you, and then you can take the script and turn that into the template for a new video, which you can then go in and edit. You can change the sound, you can change the voices, the text, the subtitles, the imagery, put in your own stuff. Mwah, voila. So so many great ways to get set up for video in here. Wonderful. All right, I hope this was helpful. All right, let's play around with one more tool. And in this one, we're going to just see if we can generate an image that would go with our video that we were playing with earlier, with our text and our generated voice. So I'm going to click on the AI image generator, and it's just like DALL-E or Midjourney and some of the other image generators out there. You just describe the image that you want to generate. Because of the kind of video that we made, let's do, I don't know, let's make it a little bit silly. How about a sad squirrel just got fired? Let's say that's a reaction shot to the whatever's going on in our video. Generate from his job. Okay, it made us some squirrels, but they don't particularly look like squirrels that got fired from their job. Oh, they are really cute. We could tell it to regenerate. Okay, well, this squirrel at least looks a little bit angry. You can, if we wanted to use this image, we can just drag it to our canvas. Okay, so you see it's in our timeline. I'm just going to put it at the very beginning and do that. All right, so I've added it in here, but this isn't actually what I want, so I'm going to delete it. But anyway, it's as easy as just generating it and then dragging it onto your screen, popping it in the timeline. But I'm going to go back to my tools, or quit out of that, go back to my tools, click this little back button here. Let's try again. Let's do man has a bad day at work. Generate. And you can also change the style here. So creative, digital painting, double exposure, anime, see all. Let's do futuristic. Ready? Man has a bad day at work. Let's see what it makes. All right. And this guy looks like he's having a bad day at work. So it's actually downloaded to my computer. Actually, you know what? Sorry. I'm gonna go back to my main timeline here. Let's make it its own scene. So I'm gonna add a scene and I'm gonna pop our fired guy here and just change the order. All right, let's see what this looks like. That's kind of cool, yeah? I don't want it to be too long because it's just a still image and I didn't put any animation or anything on it. It looks like it's animated anyway though, that's good. All right, so as you can see, we've changed the order and our futuristic fired guy is in there, and it kind of makes a little story, but that was an image that we didn't have to search for, we didn't have to create ourselves, it was just generated by AI. So definitely play around with this. I hope that you found this helpful, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.